Hey guys, DT Gaming here. So we're gonna do some fishing here on Kuori. Actually, we're gonna go try to find some pikes. Now, for this, you guys gonna have to have uh, a jerk rod and jerk bait for this. Okay, so you do need a skill. You do need the special equipment and also lures. Not using the handmade lure, but using the jerk fat, which you could buy from Volkov. We're looking for a fish that's 7 kg at least, and I've been searching, trolling this place, trying to find a 7 kg fish. Cannot get nowhere near it. So we are going to try um, here instead, actually. I'll show you what I'll be using here. Where the heck are you at? So I'm using this one right here. I'm using the Fortuna Jerk. This is a 30 kg, 35 to 100 gram test. This is a very heavy. Also stiffness 10 of 10. That means you can get perfect walk the dog with this. So like I said, I would recommend using at least 34 kg leader because we're hunting pikes. And um, the 30 kg line, I think I'm gonna change that out for um, a 32. 32 be fine. No, 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 no. Not 32. Gotta go less than that. 28.5. But this is kind of damaged, so that won't work either. Dang. I might have to just deal with the 30 kg line. It's at 5.2, so it should be under that. I just want to make sure I'm safe under the low capacity. Not like I'm planning to lock. Anyways, we're going to be using the Ripper Jerk F12002. I recommend changing the hooks because you're stuck with the Happy 3 2-aught size hooks. So I'm using Raise Treble 1-aught size. Okay. I recommend using a speed at least 45 or 40 to get walk the dog. And you want to cast right here, which we're right at C4. We're just going to do a straight cast. And you want to shift and reel is all you need to get the walk the dog to work. I would at least have like a 20 on friction. I had no problem getting the fish out. So when you're targeting pikes on Kuori, ooh, that's a nice fish, nice fish, nice fish on. 6.2, dang it. Oh, I was hoping that was 7. That was nice. Like I said, when you're trying to target pikes, you basically explore throughout the entire all the area where the tall grass is at. Just cast your line around that area. You will definitely find your fish. 'Might put a little more pressure on these fish though. It's actually fun watching these pikes hit these top water lures on Kuori. Because the water is so clear, you can see it come from afar. Before they had a different shader that made them look more and more like a bright color. So you actually did see them coming from a distance. But seeing they got that dark color now, it kind of makes it harder to see, but it looks more natural. so when you pull a big pike like that, guys, just move because you guys are gonna get another one. There's no way. So just basically cast your line along the edges of the grass like this. Because pikes is an ambush fish. Okay, they'll hunt their prey from the Well, that one came from the left. 5.1. I was saying more were to come from the right because tall grass, because they're ambush fish. Like I said, they prey on their fish under cover. But it would make sense that fish came up from this side. Let's cast out here. Anywhere you see tall grass, just cast your line around it. You should definitely be able to find some pikes. So let's go on this side. Right here. I like to be zoomed in so I can keep an eye on my lure. That way I can see if there's any fish coming from any other sides. So this whole entire area, from here up to this island, you'll find tall grass everywhere through this whole entire area. You really don't need to do a long cast, just need to cast in front of the grass at least. And if you want, you can also go on the boat and basically fish the banks. Well, what we usually fish the banks from the boat. You basically cover more water going all the way through here, out there. I didn't bring the boat with me. Keep in mind though, as the sun gets higher, the pike's gonna be more slower and slower. But as the sun starts going down, then the pikes will be active again. So the pike should still be active for a little bit. But as it gets closer to noon, it just gets harder and harder to find. I didn't even see that fish come. See, the idea is that you want to do a few casts, and if you don't get a fish, that's when you want to move. We keep pulling and just keep casting. Eventually, we'll get a good hookup. Okay, do one more cast. Okay, let's go further down. It's getting closer to noon, so the fish is going to start slowing down. I mean, you'll still get pikes, but not as often as you would in the morning or in the evening. You can also basically cast right through the grass as well if you want. You're not going to get snagged in it. Just pull your lure right through. Sometimes you get a pike out of it. Yeah, but you're going to get your biggest pikes around the grass. That's where you want to cast. Alright, let's go down a little more. So, this ain't the end, okay? You go around to here. Right here is more grass. This is the last patch, though. As I said, by the island, is where you will find more. At this point of depth, you need to cast out further. Just drag your lure right through. If you don't get a bite, try again. You don't want to do a full cast, just do like a basically. Well, you can do a full cast, but don't use shift. Just like this. You'll cast right into the grass, but it won't cast too far over it. That's a little guy. I mean, a lure is bigger than a pike. Sometimes a pike would actually grab it as it hits the water. I'm gonna cast a little bit to the side here, see if we get the edge. There's good. So from this point, this is when you actually want to make your way back to the first spot you started. And basically sculpt the grass area all over again. This is how you basically target the pikes, how you able to cover more water and try to at least get the best chance for a bigger pike. So we're gonna go right back over here. Now, one thing, guys, about over here, this stump, if you cast a little bit in the, behind it, but don't be exactly on top of it, and sometimes you'll get a big pike come out from that stump. I mean, 7, 8, 10 kg pikes. But that's like more towards the evening. But you definitely can get a big pike out of here. I think that pike grabbed as it hit the water. Spot's doing good so far. We're gonna keep casting until nothing else bites. But I'm confident that a big pike is gonna come out at this spot. Might be the size that we need. Put a little more distance between me and that stump. Because they always like to bite on this side, not behind it. You gotta have enough room to be able to let the fish chase the lure. But if you're on top of the stump, then the fish can't chase the lure because you're basically already at the end of your end of the rod. Okay, so we come back at this spot about $1,900. So let's go ahead and scout the area again. We'll cast here. Little guy. You can cast this way, like I said, right in the center. Just bring it right through the grass. This time you really can't see where it's at, or if you see a fish coming. You're just gonna have to rely on the tension bar. I always put a few hook sets on. Make sure the fish stays on good. If it's a small fish, I don't really do too many hook sets. But if it's like a really big fish, then I'll definitely do a few more. Because you want to make sure that hook is set good. You don't want to make sure your fish don't get off. Like I see some people, when they're fishing for these pikes or big fish or anything like that, during the flight, they'll sometimes set the hook even during the flight to ensure that the fish stays on. I don't know if that helps keep the fish on or does it risk actually losing the fish. I have no idea. Perhaps whoever, if somebody's watching this, they can let me know in the comments of what they think. If setting a hook during a fight helps or does it not? Okay, so we're not getting any fish here. So pass a little bit towards that side now. You can't walk across this, so let's go around. See, this one grabbed as it hit the water. But when it gets close to 1800, we're going to head back to the stump. We're going to stay there for the rest of the time. So from then up to about 22 or 2300, I would stay at that spot to maximize your chance for a big pike. So let's go do a few casts on the other side of this grass. I had to cut big pike over here. Right here is always a good spot as well. Yeah, it's a little towards the front. Okay, one more cast. Then we'll head back to that stump. I feel there's a fish here, but I'm not seeing anything. Actually, I'm gonna do one more cast, but I'm gonna cast right through the grass. I have an angle here. I'm gonna go this way. Nope. Nothing biting out here at all. So we'll head back. I want to cast it right here. So we're just gonna stay here. We're gonna fish the spot until a little after 2200. Between 21 and 22 is the time that I noticed that very, very big pikes bite here. We'll cast a little bit to the left side of that stump as well. Sometimes fish will bite in the open water here. Still waiting for that big pike come from that stump though. Step back a little bit. I didn't even see that fish, but it's tiny anyways. Although if I remember correctly that it was kind of really getting dark at the time and that I could see through the water and I could see the stump with the flashlight on. So I think it's going to be, like I said, between 21 and 22. No, I don't want to cast that far. Should we start getting pikes a little bit here? I mean, start bite more frequently. Again. I still think there's gonna be a big pike here. I mean, it's just the past experience with this game and this spot that I always got big baits, but I never really use the jerk baits here. I always use our lures like the poppers or the funky minnows or angry walkers. The green one. Never really had any luck with this lures, but I see this lure is actually in the weeklies right now. Also, the funky minnow S11, not F11, S11. People are getting trophy pikes on. Might have fished this place to death. I wish that that first pike we got was over 7 kg. That would have got the that task completed. But it is what it is, you know. I really hope for a big pike here. Step back a little bit. Hoping that pike will come up from that stump. man, that was a hard hit. See, I didn't see the pike though. I only seen the tension. That's the whole problem. I couldn't have set the hook on it. Get that back up there. Okay, I got. Pay attention to the tension and the lure back there. Say anything grabs it, then I need to set the hook. Come on, give me one more pike. One more cast, and I guess we're done. I noticed the wind's picking up. That means gotta be a storm coming. No. Alright, let's go sell our fish, guys. And I see that's lure's working really well. Like I said, get it off from Volkov. You do need the jerk bait unlocked. You need a jerk bait rig. Meantime, I'm gonna keep trying for that 7 kg fish. I don't think I can do the cafe because I just did a stream here about a few hours ago. Yeah, still can't do another one. Okay, so 42 minutes, 206 silver, 20 pikes. Not bad. Anyway, guys, that's will be it for the video. Like the video, hit that like button. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.